What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today. Well, I am back, guys, for a short minute. I have been extremely busy with my business. I apologize. I probably look like shit. It is almost 11 o'clock at night, and I've been working all day. So I just, for some weird reason, I just had. Hey, stop it. I had a desire to make a couple quick videos about some things. So the first one, I'm doing great and I'm working my butt off, and I don't really want to make this video about me, but everything is great. Everything's still going good. Yeah, so today's video, I wanted to talk about what does it feel like to be high on opiates. And when I'm talking about opiates, I'm going to be talking basically about painkillers, Loratab, Percocet, Roxys, Oxys, heroin. I've never tried heroin, but I know it's all the same. I've talked to plenty of people that have tried it. The feeling of between heroin and even just like a Loratab 5, just depending on where you're at with your addiction, it's a very similar feeling. So yeah, that just kind of gives you some perspective there. So, all right. So what it feels like, I have heard people say that it feels like it's like if you come inside from a rainy day and it's like getting all cozy and warm by the fire with a blanket wrapped around you. Well, to me, it's a hell of a lot better than that. I mean, yeah, that's a good feeling when you're cold and you're getting warm and drinking coffee and you're like, this feels good. But to me, it's a hell of a lot. That doesn't describe it nearly as good, I think, so because, yeah, everyone likes to get warm after they're cold. But that, to me, that doesn't explain it nearly good enough. And there's really no way for anybody to explain exactly how it feels. I can just relate to my experience and what I can say that like it would probably feel equal to or similar to. So what I've kind of thought about is it would kind of, I've never won the lottery, but I would think that if somebody called me and said, hey, you just won the lottery of 200 million or 100 million, I would think that the feeling that I would get and the excitement that I would get and just feeling like everything's going to be okay and just all your problems just are gone because you think you have enough money, you can just pay for everything and buy whatever you want and just you don't have any more worries from that point on. And I feel like that's kind of similar when you take opiates and you're getting high. You could be in the hospital with your legs busted in half, and once those pain meds kick in, chances are your pain's going to be all the way gone and you're going to be happy. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. And there's a reason why you see people in the hospital mangled, but they're smiling because they're high on painkillers. It totally bypasses your brain, and it tells you that everything is good and everything is fine. All systems are go. All your problems and worries that you had, they are gone where you're high. Everything is amazing. And that's kind of the best way I could explain it. Another kind of similar thing I could relate to it is it would kind of feel like when you're having an orgasm, except for it's not just 10 or 15 seconds and then it stops. It's just continual. It's just like, oh God, this feels good. It's not like the same physical sensation as that, but it's kind of, it's really hard to put this stuff into words. That's why you don't see a lot of people talking about it. But to me, it's just like, oh my God, this feels so good. And you're just so relaxed. And as I said, all of your problems just seem to melt away in that moment and everything is good to go. You could have broken arms, broken legs, just got half your teeth pulled out. Everything's good to go. You're feeling good. You're feeling like you're ready to go run a marathon. That is my idea of how it feels to be high on opiates. So what's wrong with that? You know, what's wrong? Everybody wants to feel good, right? I mean, yeah, everybody wants to feel good in life. So what's wrong with that is oftentimes, almost all the times, people use it to remove themselves from a shitty situation, whether it's laying in a hospital bed. That's what it's supposed to be used for, because obviously if you're in excruciating pain, you need to kind of check out for a little bit. So the problem becomes when you get your doctor's script because you hurt your back or you got some teeth pulled, and you're able to check out of reality for however long it is, whether it's a few hours at a time, or maybe he gave you pills for a week, so you get to just check out for a week. And how I kind of felt like it is it takes all of your happy emotions that you would normally get, say, through a full week, and it just gives them all to you for like 2 hours straight. So once the pill wears off in 2 or 3 hours on average, then your happy emotions are gone, and you've already pretty much used up your happy emotions for the day. So fuck, this sucks. I guess I'll take another pill. So there you go. All good. We're all good for another 2 or 3 hours. All right. And so you're good for the day there, right? Next day, wakes up, you do the same thing again. And then you just kind of get in this habit, and it's like you're rewarding yourself when you shouldn't be getting rewarded. And yeah, it's normal to use your pain medication as prescribed, but it's just so hard not to get addicted to that feeling, because it feels so good, and you'll want to lay on the couch more than likely and just watch TV and zone out because you're feeling so amazing. If you have a shitty job and you hate your job, I've been guilty of this in the past. I would take it at work, and the day would just boom. I'd be like, yeah, we're good to go. Shit, you could be out shoveling shit, as some people have said, and you're happy as can be, you know, because your brain is telling you happy, 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 everything's good, everything feels good. Your body has this amazing feeling sensation. Your problems seem to just be gone. You don't worry about them, and it's just a trick, because as soon as that stuff wears off, not only are the problems still there, but now you can't get happy for the normal stuff that used to get you happy. You know, you start to lose your interest in your hobbies because you don't get the same happiness feeling out of them anymore, because your brain chemicals are all screwed up. So before long, you start withdrawing from relationships or checking out from relationships, and start slacking off at your job, and everything just kind of goes downhill. Your tolerance builds so fast, before you know it, you're spending as much money on your habit as you are on your rent or your mortgage, you know. And that doesn't take long to get to that point, guys. I'm telling you, it really doesn't. I would say probably on average, just thinking of people I've known from the point that their addiction started with lower tab 5s or 10s to the point where they were spending as much on their habit as their mortgage, I would say on average it's probably about a couple of years. And you're pretty much just screwing yourself long term, because every day when you got to take that pill to get the day going, you're telling your body that everything's good and everything's happy, but it's, you know that it's only going to be a matter of 2 or 3 hours before you're going to start coming down, and then it's going to start feeling like everything in the world is wrong, because your brain chemicals are going fuzzy and you can't get the happiness anymore without those pills. So for any of you guys that might be dabbling with painkillers, or just kind of started getting think you might be addicted, if you get to the point where you think you're addicted, and you need to get help as soon as possible. I remember when I started taking it like 2 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week. I reached out to my old stepdad and I said, I think I might be getting addicted to these painkillers. And at that point, and I knew deep down, fuck, I'm going down a scary path and it is progressing fast. So this will be a lifelong battle if you don't get out soon as you can. Like, if you guys are already deep in that battle, then I know that it is hell on earth for you, especially if you have any desire to be a better person and a desire to be successful. It is so hard to be successful in life if you have an opiate habit. Your confidence is in the trash. Your immune system is in the trash. You are backed up. You can't usually shit for... I remember one time I didn't use the bathroom for a week. Can you imagine how scary that is? Think what's gonna try to come out of you after a week of being backed up? And this just gets worse and worse over time, guys, as your habit progresses and keeps going. Things just keep getting worse. You start getting worse attitudes. You start spending more money. The fun times you get from it, you end up getting like an hour of happy time. And by this point, you're probably throwing up because you're trying so hard to get high that you have to take such a high amount. And now you're turning pale white in the face and people are wondering what the fuck's going on with you. Your eyes are glazed. You might be nodding and your eyes are rolling around. If you're to that point, man, you are in some serious trouble and you need to get help before your heart stops pumping. Get help, guys, if you're that deep into this. If you're not even that deep but you think you might have a problem forming, or you're kind of going down this path, get help. I would just get help. Get away from the friends. No matter how long you might have been friends with them or family, I don't care who it is, you have to get away from the people that you use with. I will always love the people that I use with, and I have close friends from back in my childhood that I have had to separate from, at least for now, because for my own sobriety, it triggers me being around them. I can't even be around people that drink alcohol now. I haven't taken any painkillers since the end of 2017. And even in 2017, I really was limiting myself quite a bit, and I was taking Suboxone. So I'm rambling at this point. I'm just rambling about opiates, and I hope that any of you watching this video, if you have a loved one that's struggling with opiates, I hope that you can have compassion for them, because if they are fighting this and they do want to get clean, it is the hardest thing they will ever have to do in their life. And it will probably be the hardest relationship you're ever going to have in your life if you stick with them. But I can tell you one thing, if you stick with them and they are constantly working on it, you can get through it, and you guys will be that much stronger at the end of it. And that old person that you used to know before they started using can come back, and it will feel like amazing if you guys do that together with your person. But for the people that are doing it on their own, please get some help. Please go see a Suboxone doctor, and I recommend getting in the MAT program to try to cold turkey off of opiates. It's just not really realistic. I've tried it several times and failed several times. The only thing that worked for me was Suboxone was able to help me get stable, and then a geological change. I moved away for over a year and got rid of all the old habit, people, friends, people, places. A lot of people don't agree with the geological change, but for me it worked, and I'm damn happy I did that. Best thing I could have done for myself. I figured worst case scenarios, I'd come back and just go through it again. So, but I am back. and the place where I left, and I still haven't had any desire to take any pain meds. It doesn't even cross my mind. I'm so busy with my business, and I know that this is my last shot with this business. As far as my money that I have, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to go back to a 9-to-5 job, and I will not do that. So I have to do whatever I have to do. If I have to start working 20-hour days, I'll do it. I'm not going to go back to a 9-to-5, guys. There's no way. So I'm pretty much building my dream job. I'm a car dealer, owner, operator. I do everything. I buy the cars, fix the cars, sell the cars, clean them up. I'm the mechanic, the photographer. I'm the ad poster. I'm the accountant. I do everything. The salesperson, the paperwork, everything you want to do with a car dealership. I'm a one-man show. And you think I could do that while I was addicted to painkillers? Fuck no. Not even close. Not even half close. No. So if you guys have dreams and you don't want them shattered and you're stuck on any type of opiate, get the fuck off, man. Get help. Get your friends out of your life. Move away for a year. I'm putting my foot down with this one. You have to take. If nothing changes, nothing changes, guys. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm trying to be serious, and this will help you. That's why I'm being so serious about it. So I know that I don't get very active on this channel because I am building my own life. If I was getting high and stuff, I would be posting all kinds of shit, you know, just chilling, being lazy, slacking. But I don't have time to write back to all your comments. I love every one of you guys that comment. Thank you so much. But I'm just so busy building my dream, and I'm staying busy and staying productive is the key word. Staying out of trouble. I don't even want to drink a beer. You know, I think it's been over a year and a half since I last drank hard alcohol. No desire for that. I don't even want to touch that stuff or even be around it. So I suggest a Suboxone route long term, or at least 6 to 12 months. But I'm not your doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. That's just where I would kind of probably talk to your doctor about maybe trying to be and seeing if you feel good to come start tapering slowly. And you know, if you have to stay on a low dose of Suboxone, that's fine. Hell yeah, that's fine. That's way, way better than risking losing your life, getting messed up because you've seen some dude in the club that used to know that can get you painkillers if you're out clubbing. Just not worth the risk, man. Low dose of Suboxone, that's nothing. That's gonna save your life, keep you clean, keep your head on straight, and you're not gonna be getting felonies if you get messed with. If you get busted with that stuff. Just all in all, way, way, way lesser evil. Yeah, Suboxone has its side effects, but if you're on a low dose, you know, 2-3 milligrams, you're not going to get many side effects, guys. And those many side effects, they are worth saving your life because that's exactly what it's doing. You know, you'll have maybe a little bit of constipation. Roberta said some of her hair is falling out. What else? That's pretty much the most of it, honestly. You do feel better as you get lower with your doses. So it's like you kind of feel crappy for maybe a day or two, and then you'll start feeling better quick. You know, it'll start coming to life every time you taper your dose. So look at it that way, guys. I know it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. You screwed yourself. You rewrit your brain chemistry to not be able to put out happy smiles, happy chemicals. So you did that to yourself. Now you got to slowly undo that beat down that you did. Eat healthy. Don't drink. Don't do any more drugs. And you can get there. You can be happy and be totally 100% sober. I promise you. I promise you, and I promise you. But you have to want it, and you have to keep trying. You will fail 100 times, maybe more. But keep going, guys, because you get just a little closer each time to victory. So I love you guys, and I'm sorry for ranting so long. Sorry that I haven't posted for so long. But I'm going to try to make a couple more videos of stuff randomly like this, just to touch with you guys, since you've been following me. 20 minutes is coming up, so I'm going to get out of here and go to bed. I'm tired as fuck. Night, guys. Boom. Bye.